Namaste to all, coming to you from a different location today. I'm just with one of my dearest friend here. The first question for today is, who is the first god that appeared in the Vedas? My Acharyaji Swami Ram Swarup Yogacharya beautifully answers in the website vedamandir.com. In Vedas, as well as experienced by all the ancient and present Rishi Munis, there is no question of first or second god. God has unlimited divine qualities, powers, amongst which some are that He is omnipresent, omniscient, almighty, formless, creates, nurses, and destroys the universe. He is eternal, immortal, and everlasting. He is the only God and the Lord of this universe. Next question, Guruji, I am a non-vegetarian, as I have been brought up that way. I can't leave it at one go. I want to perform havan daily, but my inner self does not allow me to eat meat, doing same things together. What should I do? My Acharya answers, your pious deeds and decision to do daily havan both the times is really highly appreciated. You see, God is pleased with the daily havan, which is the best worship of Almighty God. As regards being non-vegetarian, we will have to think over the matter deeply, keeping in view the views of Atharvaveda, wherein God states that those who take non-vegetarian or meat, He punishes them, but one who leaves taking the non-vegetarian immediately, God forgives their sins of taking non-vegetarian. This is the only sin which Almighty God forgives. Otherwise, He never forgives any sin without inflicting punishment. Mostly people obey the man, that is our mind, views, whereas Vedas state to follow the soul's views. So rightly, you being the soul, you who are eating to take non-vegetarian food, but wrongly you accept the mind's view, please. So please be brave and follow your soul pious views. Again, my blessings to you. The next question is, what is your opinion about Shivalinga worship done by rishis mentioned in the ancient text? My Acharya answers, in Vedas, Shastras, Upanishads, there is no mention about Shivalinga worship. There is only mention about worship of formless Almighty God, who is omnipresent, who creates, nurses, and destroys this universe. So how come a rishi can do worship of Shivalinga? When idol worship and avatar vada has not been mentioned in the Vedas, then how can a rishi who is mantra drishta of Veda mantras can do idol worship? So rishis never did idol worship, and those who do idol worship, they are never called as rishis. Next question, Pranam Swamiji, as per Vedas, which festivals should we celebrate? As some of the festivals have some sort of historical background. This question comes to me often in the YouTube. My Acharya answers, my blessings to you. In Vedas, there is no mention about any festivals. Please. Present festivals have been brought into existence by us and must be celebrated to become united. Next question, I have a long lasted doubt that why Brahmins do not eat non-veg food. Can you please explain to me about it? My Acharya answers, not only Brahmins, but Almighty God has forbidden all the human beings from taking non-vegetarian food. Next question, out of 4, which ashram and varna is the best amongst the rest? My Acharya answers, Grihastha ashram, marriage life, has been stated the supreme ashram because family holders produce such progeny who later on become brahmacharis, vanaprasthis, or sannyasis, etc. You see, without family life, from where will the varnas and ashrams exist? Secondly, only a family holder bears the expenses of the other remaining 3 ashrams. As regards Varna, Yajurveda 31/11 states that he who has studied Vedas and knows the Almighty God who creates, nurses, and destroys the universe, he is above the all, which is the Brahmana Varna. Next question, how can we remember our past lives? My Acharya answers, past is to be forgotten. However, an education preached from the past can be remembered to be held in the life. For example, the past of Sri Ram, Sri Krishna, Rishi Muni is useful to the human beings. Similarly, your past can be remembered if it becomes useful to others. As regards past lives, it can never be known. It is known only by a yogi who has attained samadhi. Last question for the day. In spite of chanting Gayatri Mantra for 1.5 years, I am feeling fearful, uncomfortable, and having less confidence. Please help me. My Acharya answers, feeling uncomfortable, fearful, and lacking confidence has no concern with Gayatri Mantra japa or havan or worship. Though the said worship is done to destroy bad deeds and to avoid sorrows, tensions, etc. But the worship is required to be done continuously for a long time. Day-to-day worship accounts for pious results, which is called as punya, and never goes in vain. So please continue your worship. In addition, you have to listen to the preach of Vedas, which destroys the illusion. then concentration towards pious deeds is increased. Person remains busy in daily routine, discharges moral duties and worship, and as a result, he starts feeling confident, fearless, and peaceful, etc. So try to make contact with a learned acharya to listen the Vedas and know more about yoga philosophy from time to time. Then the person will take sound sleep also. The reason for disturbance of sleep, etc., is baseless thinking and listening to bad views of the bad society. So one should leave the bad society, bad friends, and always think about pious matters. I hope my Acharya's answers helped you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.